Hi, Tony Mangone again, and in this video we're going to be looking at personality types. And what I'm going to be working off of is the sheets that are on the website. I trust you've printed them out already. They are actually pages 7 and 8 of the personal profile survey document. So if you already have that, great. If not, you can listen and you can print them out later. But these are general areas of the major personality types. And I may at some point put up some links to other websites where you can get more information about personality types, because we're using a general outline here of the personality types, but you can really get you can get deep into this if you really want to, but that's up to you. But generally you should fall into one of these categories, and you may have a little bit of a mix of each of them, or some of them. But in any event, I may do that so you could look for that if you want, or if you want to get into it yourself, you could just research it on the web. So, personality. You are an original, so don't be a copycat. God does not want imitators. God has given us each a specific purpose. And newsflash, He's given us the personality that is best suited for us to be ordered to execute the plan that He has for our lives. And if you think about it, you can reach somebody that maybe I can't reach because of your personality and because of your gifting. So certain people, certain personality types can reach people that others can't. And again, it goes hand in hand with the plan that God has for your life and your gifting. So God creates you with the gifting. He puts the personality in place that will match the gifting He has called you to execute. So when God saved you, He didn't alter your personality. He sanctified it. God created you. He knows you, and He will use you as you are. And again, He planned it that way. He will refine you and smooth off the rough edges as you grow in His Spirit. We must never attempt to be someone we are not, but rather allow God to use our own personality to reach others. And again, we talked a little bit about that. And you see, unbelievers can see right through us when we're phony. So you never want to be a phony. Be as real as you can be, and just follow God's lead. And you're not just a body. In fact, your body is a container that holds the real you. You are something deeper, something greater, something more spiritual. Your body holds your soul and your spirit, the true essence of who you are. You see, too often we get caught up in the fact of what we do. And when somebody says, "Who are you?" or, "What are you all about?" immediately the response is, you give them your career choice or what you're actually doing career-wise. And that's not who we really are. That's what we do. So you don't want to get confused with that. And that's, again, a big area, and that's where the adversary will also attack, in that area, because you forget who you really are. And God will use your personality. When God saved you, He didn't overhaul your personality. He only sanctified it. And sanctified means set apart for a specific or special purpose. So He only sanctified your personality. He didn't overhaul it. God will continue to use your personality as you follow Him in ministry, in your field of business, and in your daily life. There are various blessings and risks with each personality type. And this is big, and we'll see it also with the motivational gifts. You have to understand your personality types. You have to understand the positive results that can come from that personality type, and also the negative results. And not only identifying your own personality type, but by doing this, you'll be able to understand and identify the personality types of other people. And this really comes into play big time in ministry and in our dealings with other Christians within the body of Christ. So, first one, humorous personality. This person is excellent at using humor to break the ice or mix it with their message. And we hear about it all the time when you're, in public speaking. They tell you to break the ice, use an icebreaker. And very often it's humor. So humorous personality. The positive results for this type of personality. Everyone likes a funny story. And on the negative side, the negative results are too much humor in the wrong place can destroy conviction. So again, you have this humorous personality and you're using it effectively, but you have to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. So that's a biggie. Number two is the serious personality. This person comes across as very serious in their words and thoughts. Now, on the positive side, positive results, people know that they mean what they say. And on the negative, at times the person can appear as negative and cold. So again, you have to use it, not abuse it, and know when to use it. And again, as you can see, especially with this one too, is that you, by being able to identify it in someone else's life, identifying their personality, you would then maybe be able to offset or identify a possible area of contention that you might have with that person, because you already know what's going on here. So positive and negative for each one of these personality types. Number three, people person personality. This person loves to be around people and enjoys their company. The positive results, they will have a lot of personal friends in life. The negative results, they will get burned by some people that they get close to. And that can be tragic in someone's life. So when you're a people person, you got to really watch out for that. And it can really turn your life upside down when you get burned by somebody that you get close to. It's a killer. I mean, it really is. It's a killer of your motivation. Number four, touchy-feely personality. This person likes close contact and uses their hands to reach out to people. The positive results, people are not intimidated with their warmth and sincerity. Negative results, people may think that their actions are too friendly. So contact must be tempered. You have to know who you can and cannot have contact with. This is a big one, important one. This is one that the adversary will really use, and he's really coming against this personality type and using it to his benefit in upsetting the normal course of our everyday lives. Touchy-feely. We'll get into that in another time when we deal with the mind, but this is a major attack area, the area of touch, quality, loving touch. The quiet personality, number five. This person does their work quietly and seldom engages in conversation. Positive results. They get along in almost any situation without complaining. And on the negative side, they are hard to read and often make friends at a slow pace. Number six, the loud personality. This person always talks loud and can be heard above everyone else. The positive results, they usually get things accomplished. The negative results, they will eventually get on people's last nerve. The spiritual personality, number seven. This person is always talking about God, the Bible, church, and prayer. Now, on the positive side, They're usually leaders, intercessors, and great prayer warriors. And on the negative results can come across as so spiritual they cannot be a friend to unsaved people. And this is a real sad one, because you find that this personality type gets so spiritual that they actually will turn away people they've known, even friends that they've had, because they're unsaved. And you may be the person with this personality may be the one that they're supposed to be reaching this friend, and instead they're turning away from them. And Satan will use this big time. Number 8, the outgoing personality. This person is always out front, leading, directing, and organizing. Positive results. They're usually the leader of a group and the organizer. On the negative side, people become tired with them always being at the forefront. And you see, just by going over these, I'm sure as I was going over them, that things came to your mind, where you are, what type of personality you have. But the important thing will be when you put this together with the motivational gifts that God has given you, you will see that your personality type will be the best one suited for the gifts that God has given you in order to successfully operate your plan. So this is an amazing thing that God has done here, and it's important again. And when we get to the motivational gifts, there are there are positives and negatives to each one of those as well. And you have to not only identify it for yourself, but in the gifting of other people and in the personalities of other people. I can't stress that enough, because too many arguments and fights and disruptions in the body of Christ come about because of our not being able to identify this. And especially when you don't know your own. I mean, if you don't know your own positives and negative results from this type, your personality type, how are you going to identify it in someone else? So there are 3 types of people. Those who make things happen, those are the workers. Then there are those who watch things happen. They're the watchers. And then there are those who wonder what happened. They're the wonderers. So what type of person are you? I would encourage you to write it down. And again, you will use this now when you get to your goals and the formulation of your goals. Your personality type, what you've written down, you will use. And a better understanding of your personality type, maybe a tempering of your personality type, a proper use of your personality type may be something that you'll need to work on. So you'll see that. And again, personal profile survey, motivational gift survey, and this personality understanding personality types, all 3 will help you immensely in the formulation of your goals. And to the extent that you can really put together attainable goals, that will be the extent that you will really enjoy the more than abundant life. It's when you have goals that you can really make things happen. So anyway, I encourage you, and until the next video, signing off, Tony Mangone. Have a great day.